Hi, I'm Chef Tom Gillen, and welcome to Cooking for Class. We're pleased to be here at Martin Appliance in Brownstown. We'd really like to thank them for allowing us to shoot here. What a great set, what a great location. What a nice Viking kitchen, huh?
Fantastic.
We'd
I'd like to have this in my house.
Absolutely, absolutely we would. Well, I'm here with Steve Novakovic. I'm proud to say now he's an ex-co-worker, and he's an avid cook and does a fantastic job, and really you're the main cook at the house, correct?
Yes, I am. I do all the cooking. My wife does all the cleaning.
Well, that's a deal.
Yes,
that's a deal
is.
that you'd like
Yes,
to work
it
out.
is.
No question about it. But Steve and I worked together, and I knew all about his cooking skills and had some of the things he's made. So I decided this year for Christmas, he got a guest spot on the cooking show. So here we are. Here we are.
Now I'm having second thoughts about that.
No, we're doing just fine as we go through here. Steve, let's talk a little bit about the menu here.
Okay, I'm going to prepare 3 dishes today plus the salad. The main course is going to be cocoa scallops. Scallops dusted with, well, the main ingredient is cocoa and a few other ingredients along with it. One of the side dishes is maple ginger carrots. They're a little bit unusual in that they're cooked in ginger ale rather than water or stock, and then finished off with a glaze of maple syrup and butter. And our other side dish is a basic rice pilaf. The one thing about the rice pilaf is we want to be careful not to use our borio rice. We want to use a basmati rice, a longer grain rice, because we don't want that to get starchy like risotto.
You know, interestingly enough, I think this is a Texmati. But the same thing.
Same thing.
Grown
Same
in Texas,
thing, yeah.
you know, basmati.
It's a longer grain rice.
Long grain rice, that's what you want to use.
Yes.
Otherwise, that arborio or risotto rice gets a little
real
creamy and
sticky
starchy.
and creamy, yes.
Yeah, yeah. Now, cocoa and scallops. Seems like an unlikely pair.
Sounds strange. And interestingly enough, you don't really get a strong cocoa flavor.
Sure.
When you eat them, you kind of have the aroma of the cocoa without the flavor. Now, there are other recipes that I mix chili powder and cayenne with this for a little heat, and the chili powder gives it that, I wonder what that is, characteristic.
That? Right.
If you put the cloves in there, that just runs roughshod over everything else. So I don't recommend using the cloves, and I don't use them.
Well, excellent. At this point, we're going to take a quick break. Please don't go away. We've got a lot of great menu items.